Do you want it or need it to feel what is real? Just take it and know that what's here or here is just a lyrical pill. Something you can't taste but feel. You can take it or leave it. It's a lyrical pill. Do you want it or need it to feel what is real? Just take it and know that what's here or here is just a lyrical pill. Something you can't taste but feel. You can take it or leave it. It's a lyrical pill.
Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord.
Hello, Atlanta. This is JONELL and Neo-Soul, and I'm here with the incredible, the amazing, oh my goodness. I just finished listening to him sing, so I'm still like speechless, okay? Because you hit notes that I didn't know was attainable for an artist to hit.
Wow, I appreciate
Unless
that.
you were singing opera.
Ah, that's my
I think a couple glasses shattered in the kitchen. So how hard is it transitioning from artist to acting? Because I see you're quite the actor.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I've been working for a little while, and actually Ms. Kim Fields Morgan has been working with me.
Really?
And her mom, Chip Fields Heard,
Okay.
worked with me for years doing classes and things like that out in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And preparing me for this moment. So God's got something else for me.
Yes,
so I'm
you
trying
did
to
an
just be
amazing
open.
job.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes. So holiday love.
Yes.
How important is holiday love to you and your family?
Holiday love is essential because, I mean, this is a time of year where a lot of people are depressed and a lot of people go through major changes because it's the time then that we want to be with our loved ones. We want to reflect on the past and we want to be hopeful for our future. So it's a great concept to begin to project positive images and thought-provoking images in television at this particular season. So I'm so happy to be a part of this and for the gospel to be sung through it. And when we're singing about the love of Jesus Christ, timeless, life-changing, saving, you know, it's nothing that can touch it.
Do you guys have big holidays, like with lots of family, or intimate, where you just kind of reflection time?
This season and last year we had a lot of family come to our house. We've had some small ones too because we've spent holidays on the road sometimes.
That's true. That's
but
true.
And that's really kind of weird.
You
but
never stop working.
right, you really don't in this
Now
business.
you picked up a new career.
Right.
You know, so we gonna just see what you're
So it's
gonna
like,
pick up.
call me. I'm like, more. No, everything you do have to really balance out. But what I
Right.
do love about the holidays is it's a time that we really stop. Most of the music industry shuts down between the end of November and maybe January 15th.
Right.
We kind of just shut it down. We'll do little gigs and stuff here and there, but it's not as heavy.
So since you are a veteran in the music game, what advice would you give for new breakthrough artists?
To just be true to yourself and persevere, because everyone's not going to love you. I think that we want to have the broadest audience that we possibly can have.
And social media is narrowing that down.
But it's narrowing it down. And when you go out to present your music, know that it will have significance, or at least try to create product that will have a significant impact on your audience, because there is someone that you are here to touch.
Right.
And it's specifically for you. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone else, but be the very best that you can be. And you know, you'll see the doors open. I don't, you know, I can't say that I'm better than any singer or actor or anything like that.
I know a few singers you can say you're better than. It's okay.
Well,
Go
thank
ahead
you,
and
thank
say
you for that. Well, but I guess I have to, in order for me to continue
so
to grow,
humble.
you
See,
try
that's
to.
that holiday love,
Bless you.
that godly man that's in you to be
Bless
humility.
you. But you know what? In order for me to grow,
Yes.
I have to compare myself to me
Okay.
in becoming a better person, a better artist, a better giver, a better forgiver, a better, you know, those are the things that are going to help me to be the best that I can be. So that would be my advice.
I know you're going on long-term years of marriage now. I remember before you got married, I was just following you, not peeping through the windows or anything. But that's great. That's great because sometimes being out of the limelight with your family life helps
I think
healthier
it's healthier.
family.
Absolutely, it's healthier,
Right.
and then when your children get to a certain age
Yes.
and all of that, it's easier to explain to them this is what's happening, this is what the music industry is, or
Right.
film industry, or what have you, television, and they can accept it a lot more. But it's spending those quality hours with your children and your family that establishes a foundation.
I love it.
Always
Man,
been
why are
take the
the good
kids to
ones
school in
married?
the morning. All
Why
kind
are the
of
good
stuff.
ones married with kids? Why?
Oh my gosh.
This is Holiday Love.
So what brought you here today?
Well, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with and handle the loss of a loved one during this time of season. 2 months ago, my wife of 18 years passed away. So it's my assignment to share with people how you can make it through the holidays by just remembering that individual, and the same things that make you laugh will make you cry, but you got to draw strength from them. So that's my assignment, and I'm glad to be here to hopefully impart a little bit of knowledge on how to get through it from a biblical standpoint.
Manger, no crib for his bed.
Sing that.
The little Lord Jesus lay down his sweet head. The stars in the sky asleep.
Right there.
Right there. The stars in the sky look down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
And I'm here with Wes. Oh my goodness. If you haven't heard of Wes, if you haven't been to a Tyler Perry production, first of all, go jump off the bridge.
Right.
Second of all, you haven't seen Wes for that very reason, but you really missed it because I saw him, and you got to laugh to keep from crying.
No, that's right.
And this man right here, he had me laughing to keep from crying the whole movie. I mean, he was living in the hood. He had a homegirl.
Girl.
Yeah, his mother-in-law.
I was like,
Wow.
this is not my home. I'm just passing through.
Yeah, but he was holding it down, just like today. Holiday Love.
Holiday
What
love.
brings you to the set today?
Oh man, just wonderful project. This is like so humbling for me to be part of this. I was just really, really numbed by the fact. First of all, I got a phone call from David Mann, and he said, "Hey, sir, I need you to be part of this production," and didn't tell me a whole lot about it. But
he thought it was a comedy
I was
because
like,
David called you.
okay, David. But first of all, I was just humbled by the fact that he had brought me. And then, of course, Rhonda with Infinity PR, she had been hitting up Kim about it, and then David Mann's hitting him up. So she got it both ways, and so they got me in, y'all.
Right.
And so.
Because they knew the play would not be complete without your vocals.
don't
I
know
mean, this
about
man
that.
has amazing vocals. If
You're
you
so
haven't heard him
kind.
sing, like, okay, so we put a wall up and let him sing, you would swear you was listening to, like, some old school Isley Brothers or something.
All
Because
right, that's what I'm talking about.
he is so, I don't know the word I'm looking for. His voice is very well trained. Have you been singing for a long time?
Since I was a little kid,
Okay,
my mom
I
and
had
dad
to
got
say.
me in there. Started working me when I was just a baby.
Who were some of the people that inspired you?
Well, you know, my mom and dad inspired me first. My mother is a phenomenal organ player. She plays the organ
I thought you was going to
B3.
say she used to be a soul train dancer.
Right? You crazy. And then my dad, he's a jazz guitarist. So when I would come home, I would hear everything on the LP, the
Right.
phonograph. I would hear everything from James Cleveland, Reverend James Cleveland, the Hawkins family, Andre Crouch, all the way to the other side,
That's
to
why
Wes
you got
Montgomery.
that old soul voice.
Yeah, and
That's
I
where
was
it came
listening to
from.
Wes Montgomery, George Benson, Marvin Gaye, because my dad's a jazz guitarist.
Okay.
So I got hemmed in. I had no choice but to do this right here.
This man has more soul than the table setting on Thanksgiving Day
That's
in
a
the
lot.
house of Bernice King.
In the Bernie's Key.
That much soul in his baby finger and his voice. Oh my goodness.
You are so kind, girl. You're going to get me on cloud 9 in here.
Oh my goodness. No, but you are an amazing actor as well. Because sometimes it's hard transitioning from music to acting, and some singers are like, oh, I'm not an actor. But now all the singers are like, I'm not really a singer, I just really act. And we're like, no, you really sing.
Well, I'll
But
be
you did
honest with
great.
you. When I was first asked by Mr. Perry to be part of the production, he told me he had an acting part for me. I said, "Sir, now you
He
got to
said the
understand.
line.
I don't know about that." I said, "I've never acted." He said, "You've never acted before." He said, "I believe you can do it." I said, "I think the only acting I ever did was in a courtroom, maybe before a judge or something."
Wow.
Because
Are you
my
serious?
lifestyle.
Was that your first acting?
That was my first time, and he believed in me.
Wow.
And then he put Mark Quentin with me, which is one of his directors, and it was just, they put me under the light and worked
You did a
me
great
over.
job.
Well, I enjoyed it. It's such
Because I've
a
been
wonderful.
to a lot of plays. And I've been to plays with people who do plays all the time. And you did an amazing job in the play.
I enjoyed it. It was an honor. God has just placed me in the presence of such phenomenons, icons. But the people, more than just being icons, they're just so gifted at what they do.
Right.
And for me to be thrown in the mix here, I just thank God first, and then those people for believing in me and giving me the opportunity. I
Kim
love
Fields
what I do.
is amazing. She's
Oh
been
my
around.
God, are you serious?
I told her husband earlier, I think Kim could direct the whole production in her sleep.
It's crazy.
I said
Listen,
she could wake up in the morning, drive over here, find the whole cast, and put it on because she has been around the business so long. But a lot of people have been around it that long, but she is very
she's
crafted,
a natural.
and she's a natural, and she's a thespian about her work.
She's very crafted, and what I love about her is she takes it serious. She
Yes.
laughs, she cuts up, she's down home, but when she gets in that mode, she's serious, and it really sets a bar and a standard for those of us who are aspiring actors, aspiring to do whatever we want to do, because she really sets a standard for people. If you're going to do it with excellence. I love that. Kim Fields is, what other icons can you think of? She started when she was a baby.
I know.
And still doing that thing so hard.
I know, and she's great. And now she's directing and moving on. And she's not, because so many people get caught up in there's no jobs for this or there's no that. No, where there's a will, there's a way. Do you have any words of advice to someone who's never acted, who's never done a production, who's a singer, who is kind of apprehensive about getting out there? What would you say?
First thing you got to do is you got to work at your craft. Get in front of the mirror. One thing my dad told me, my mom and dad both told me, because I used to hate listening to myself sing. And I was like, Dad, I can't listen to myself sing. And my dad said, how can you expect for anybody else to listen to you if you won't listen to you?
Right.
And that's one of the things we have to realize as artists, to be creators. We have to be able to stand in front of the mirror and do what we do, and then be critical and criticize those things that need to be polished. And so, that's number one. You got to work at your craft.
Right.
And then number two, get involved. Don't expect to be paid on everything. Get involved in somebody's production. Pick up a cord. Carry a cable around. Do something. Brush shoulders. Get in the mix, because
Networking,
yeah,
relationship
absolutely.
building is the key.
Well, it really doesn't matter if you're an actor, preacher, singer, whatever you do, they beget actors. Actors beget actors. And you can't expect to be birthed into acting if you're not around someone who's been acting.
Right. You are what you become. And that's why I tell people, if you want to sing, hang around other artists. Hang around artists that are actually selling music.
That are doing it. That are making a living.
Right,
at it.
and it'll help you to see and observe the things that you need to do to perfect your skills. What was the very first song that you sang in public?
Oh, Lord.
I know you remember that day.
In public?
Yep, like if it was elementary school in the play, the very first song. You don't remember your very first
I don't
performance?
remember. I started singing when
It
I was
wasn't
7
third
years
grade. I was
old.
in a Nutcracker. Or were your parents
But-
having you sing all the
My
time?
mom used to get me off the school bus, and we lived next to the church. She used to walk me over to the church, sit me on the organ, and teach me old hymns. And
Wow.
and I so enjoyed that when I was a kid, sitting with her and learning. And I really believe that's why I am here today. I remember my dad coming and standing next to my bed with his guitar, playing old George Benson songs, Earth, Wind, and Fire. All that stuff. And yeah, I grew up doing it, so I don't remember the first time. That's horrible.
That's good. No, it's good in a sense because when you're planting those seeds as a parent, then it's amazing what you're cultivating in your kid's heart. Because some parents are like, oh, he doesn't want to do that. He does, and I'm like, he's a child. He doesn't know what he wants to do. You have to tell them or guide them at least as to what they want to do. So I know are you a parent?
My parent?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have 4 beautiful children.
Really? You must be the fun dad.
I am fun. But I watch that fun stuff. My kids have plenty friends. I'm not called to be a friend. I'm called to be a pops.
Right. I don't know. I just can't see you being that disciplinarian. You're just so easygoing.
Knowing everything
I only
went
seen
through.
you acting though, so maybe that's it.
Yeah, when I went through, I went through a lot of heartaches. I was addicted to drugs for 15 years. And so I want to shroud my children from that I really try to, I have to be disciplined. It is hard for me. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because I do want to enjoy my kids. And I want my kids to think I'm cool, but cool's not a priority.
I wanted to be the cool
But
dad.
cool's not a priority.
Cool dad. I felt it. I knew it would slip out.
Yep.
Yeah, well, congratulations on refocusing yourself. And Mr. Perry is like a really good mentor to have because he's somebody that's very focused. And if you weren't focused, after being around him a couple of days, you have no choice but to be focused.
Let me tell you something. I promise you.
How many shows did you do?
We did 4 shows.
Right.
I think it was 4, 3 or 4 shows. But the rehearsals were crazy.
Wow.
And there was so much to memorize those lines. And it's a lot of work. I have a whole new respect for actors because I really understand what they have to do to really be ready and be prepared,
I know. You guys, it flows so well. It just seemed like you have been doing this production for if you're doing something for years and then you're like, oh, we're going to do that play again next year. Get ready. We're going to do another 10 shows. I can't believe that was your first time acting.
That was my first time.
Did your family see you in the play yet?
Yes, they did.
Okay. The DVD is not out yet, but it is coming out.
I can't wait.
Because I know that I was there when they filmed the DVD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I can't wait either. Do you have a website?
WesMorgan.com. Wes with 2 S's.
So, Wes, we're going to post this video up. People will, how do we get in touch with Wes? They're going to go to your website. So, don't let the social media bring you down because you know how social media goes. Everybody's going to have their opinion. Being new. Now that I know you're new, I can give you some advice. No, I'm just kidding. But I am very proud of you. You've doing a great job on the set today. I know Kim is very proud of you, and everybody's happy that you joined.
I'm proud to be here. Neo Soul. This is what's up right here. This is Wes Morgan, and you're watching Neo Soul.
So tell me, holiday love, what does it mean to you?
Holiday love means family. It means seeing my children. I haven't seen my children. I've been on the road now for about a month. And I go home on the 21st, so I'm really looking forward to it. And then my sister's flying in from Germany to spend time with us. And I'm just looking forward to just being at home with my family, and I might cook.
So you are a New Yorker.
Originally, yes.
Via Portsmouth, Virginia.
That's right.
And now you're in Los Angeles?
That's right.
So it was the weather.
You know what? It was the work.
It was
the work. Everything that has happened to me kind of took place in Los Angeles, and so I kind of had to stay there. LA is my job.
I'm just speechless right now. Mr. Gerald Albright, how are you?
I'm excellent. How you doing?
I'm great. Holiday love. That's what brought you to our city. Are you from Atlanta?
No, but I love this city. It's a wonderful city. I perform here a lot, and it's just nice to be here taping this wonderful Christmas show with Kim Fields. I'm very excited about it.
How did you get involved in the project?
Well, it was just a phone call from Kim. Kim asked for me to come out and be a part, and my wife as well, who owns a dessert business called Just Sweet Enough.
Really?
www.justsweetenough.com.
Shameless plug.
And exactly. So we're glad to be here, and it was a wonderful time. We just finished taping our segment, and we had a good time. I had the pleasure of sharing the camera with Miss Karen Briggs, a wonderful violinist, so very excited.
How do you think the chemistry was for you on set? Like, did you feel like you were in actor mode?
Yeah, it was my first acting job, actually. This is the other side of the fence for me. I'm used to being behind the saxophone, you know. Right. So this was really a pleasure. But Kim Fields is such a great actress and director that she made us feel comfortable, and it just felt like hanging out at home and just having a good time for Christmas.
Right, so now you're a natural actor. What roles do you think you'll start going? No, I'm just kidding. He's like, I want to play opposite Denzel. You know.
Yeah, Denzel. I want to start with Denzel first.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you know, the whole look-alike resemblance. Maybe you can start off as a stand-in. You know.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I'd love to do it.
Now, we're here with the amazing Glennis Albright, and we are here to celebrate Kim Fields' Holiday Love that she's filming for BET. And Kim really went all out, called her friends. I mean, she hit up all the A-listers, the best talent in the industry, which was all personal friends of hers. So that's what holiday love and any kind of love and friendship will do for you. Because when your friends call, what happens?
We come running. That's it.
So you guys you're not from Atlanta, right?
I'm not from Atlanta. I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh, really?
But now we lived in Southern California for about 30-something years.
So that's
but
why
now
you're
we
not
live
saying
in...
New Orleans.
No.
California now. See, New Orleans, see how she doing you?
We just moved to Castle Rock, Colorado.
Okay.
So we moved around a little bit. And I met Kim, oh gosh, she was in high school.
Wow.
So our families are very close. And I was just honored that she gave me a call, well, me and Gerald a call, and asked us to come down here and participate. So it was wonderful.
So you met Kim in Los Angeles? Or?
Oh, yeah, Gerald and I have been together since junior high school. So,
are you serious?
13, yes, almost 40 years. See, I'm telling on myself. So now you can add it up.
I
40 plus 13.
No, I wasn't even doing the math. I was just
53.
thinking like a couple in the industry surviving, and you don't look a day over 38.
Oh, oh, I love you. I
promise
love
you look great.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, my gosh, you're making me blush.
Oh, my goodness.
No, we go way back.
See,
way
now I'm
back,
like,
junior high school.
See, what a good man in your life, good food, a good environment, good God, and good friends.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely a recipe for looking good, being happy.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Speaking of recipes, I'm
Speaking of
here
recipes,
too.
see, I brought you
I
in.
shared my desserts with Kim, just sweet enough. And they're all low sugar, low fat gourmet desserts. And that's what I brought to the set.
And if you want to order some, you don't have to be here today. You can always
just go to your computer and plug in justsweetenough.com.
That's it.
That's it. Justsweetenough.com, and it'll get shipped to your doorstep.
Holiday love.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Wow. I mean, it's so deep. It sounds so simple, but it's so deep. To me, of course, holidays should not be the only time we show love. Right. But it just reminds you of the true meaning of the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas in particular. Just the attitude of gratitude and love, man, that's what it's all about. So it's a reminder, you know, we can get caught up in the gifts and what am I getting / what am I giving, who's going to text me, but it's about giving and showing love. So I love that I'm a part of this movie, and it's amazing.
Are you and Kim Fields friends, or how did you get involved in the project?
As of like a month and a half ago, I went to Tyler Perry's studio. David
Shout out
Mann.
to Tyler Perry.
Peace. David Mann, Mr. Brown
is
my boy, of course, and Tamala, man. So I was in town, so I was like, let me go holler at them real quick, see the show. They taping, I'm cracking up. And Kim Fields directed. I'm like, Kim. She like, Ty. I'm like, you know me. You know. So it's kind of one of those situations we exchange.
So you were a friend in her head.
Yeah. I was like, wow. So we kept in touch ever since then, and and she allowed me to be a part of this. I'm like, yes.
So she was a big fan, as many are, of your music.
She knew me. I don't know what she said she works out, you know, to some of the music on the treadmill. I be working. I'm like, wow.
See, that's awesome.
I said, I got to tell my wife. She said, wait till I tell my husband. I'm like, really? So we going back and forth.
That's
like,
funny.
Yeah,
I always tell people, you never know, being an artist and then being on radio and in people's dash in the radio. You never know. You're a voice.
Right.
You're a voice to the public, and you never know what message that you're sending, how it's changing somebody's life.
That's true.
So it's very important. One of the artists said yesterday, make sure every song you do has a meaning, because then you can explain that meaning and pass on something else to someone,
That's a great
just
point.
like Holiday Love.
Yeah. and ever since that, we've been just great friends. My wife and her husband. It's just been good.
I'm Kenny Lattimore, and you're checking out Neo Soul People TV.
Yo, this is Marvin Sapp, and you're watching Neo Soul People TV. Keep it locked.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ty Tribbett, and you are watching Neo Soul People TV. Keep it locked.
Join with all nations. Something, and I don't remember. Glory